Chapter 4 of Caged with the Alien Warrior. Ronan. Her screams echoed down the corridor, each like a sharp ice pick to the brain. I gritted my teeth and fought through the pain. For one with such a melodic voice, her scream was horrendous. And amazing. I had underestimated the seemingly defenseless female. She was far from me, but my enhanced hearing picked up on her confrontation with the Cenists. My fists clenched at my sides as I paced my cell. "No," she yelled, and I barely flinched. Her vocal weapon wasn't working anymore. The skin around my neck burned, and I rubbed it absent-mindedly. I closed my eyes, brows drawn tight together. What honorable Rodinian warrior was I when a female was being harmed, and I could do nothing? Nothing at all. My chest caved inwards. I pressed a fist to my chest and rubbed it as if to dislodge the pain. "Lonnie," she called out desperately, tugging at my heart. There was a dull thud, then nothing, just the hiss of the Cenists. The back of my head ached. She made a valiant effort. If she set the fire and caused all this, they'd most definitely kill her, though. My chest hurt at the thought. I sat down heavily on my cot, feeling cold all over. Shame burned through me. Why didn't I do something more? Unworthiness, guilt, and dread swirled in my gut. Logically, I knew I had to bide my time and wait to save Keir, but my head and heart disagreed greatly. If they could harm and imprison a female like this, what were they doing to my cousin? We thought Keir was on a diplomatic mission with no ability to contact us, but when the time came for him to return to Rodan, no ship arrived. He never got there, so he'd been missing for over a year. Over a year with these Cenists. I didn't often pray to the goddess, but right now, I did. For my team to find me soon. For a sign that Keir was alive here somewhere. For the little female, as illogical as her survival was. The hissing of Cenists broke me from my prayers. They hadn't come for my daily interrogation yet today. I'm sure the small female's fire and escape caused the disruption. A pair of Cenists came up to the bars of my cage. "Up," one of them hissed, motioning at me. I complied and held out my wrists, well acquainted with the process. "Stand, hold out my hands." Cuffs. "Follow or be shocked." "Enter the dark room." They locked me into a chair, binding my wrists, ankles, and neck. Darkness surrounded me. I gripped the cold metal of the chair. My muscles bunched, tensed in readiness. A sharp pain pricked my neck as they injected me with a fiery serum that burned through my body. I bit back a pained groan. I could withstand anything. I didn't fight the serum as it burned its way through my system. I stared forward at the dark void. "Pain is temporary. You are the sharpened blade of retribution forged in flames. Pain is temporary. Tell us how you found our ship, and we'll make the pain stop." The Cenist's voice crackled through a speaker. My stomach roiled, but I remained stoic and said nothing. "Pain is temporary. You are the sharpened blade of retribution forged in flames. Pain I. What do the Rodinians know about the Cenists?" They injected more serum, pain exploding from my veins. I gritted my teeth, posture collapsing involuntarily. I was held up by the restraint around my neck. "Pain is temporary. You are the sharpened blade of retribution forged in flaw. Tell us how you found our ship, and we'll make the pain stop." My skin crawled, itchy and hot. I hated that disembodied voice. My eyebrows pulled together, the crease deep and evident. "Pain is temporary. You are the sharpened blade of retribution forg. Where is the Rodinian military base?" More serum. More pain. My body quaked with the force of my held-in screams. I squeezed the metal beneath my hands, focusing on the pain of the harsh metal cutting into my hot palms. "Pain is temporary. You are the sharpened blade, oh." Tell us how you found our ship, and we'll make the pain stop. Pain is temporary. You are the sharpened blade of retribution forged in flames. Pain is temporary. You are the sharpened blade of retribution forged in flames. More serum. More pain. Pain is temporary. Pain is temporary. Pain is temporary. Pain is temporary. Pain is temp. Light broke the darkness as the door opened. The two Senists returned. He has no information, the one that cuffed me hissed. Now that specimen 23 and specimen 56 have expired, we are in need of a new pair. He is compatible with specimen 124, the other replied in a considering voice. Yes, he hissed back. I barely heard their voice over the roaring in my ears, let alone comprehend what they said. The restraints clicked, releasing me. I staggered to my feet and held out my hands, a slight tremor to them. They recuffed me and led me back to my cell. Each step sent burning pain up my spine. Back at my cell, they uncuffed me and shoved me forward. I stumbled forward, too weak from the serum. The door swung shut with a slam. Inwardly, I cursed them as they left. Gingerly, I laid down on my cot and let my body recuperate. Their words replayed in my mind. He has no information. Now that specimen 23 and specimen 56 have expired, we are in need of a new pair. He is compatible with specimen 124. I was compatible with specimen 124. What did that mean? Did they want me to fight someone? Gladiatorial games with prisoners were outdated, but not unheard of. Hours passed as I passed in and out of consciousness, letting my body heal faster in sleep. Clicking claws snapped me awake. My eyes widened when they landed on the small female. Two Senists flanked her, dragging her limp body forward. Her head hung down. They threw her body unceremoniously into the cell next to mine. She landed in a heap and didn't move. I stared at her, unblinking. She still wasn't moving. Was she dead?